Appalachian sunrise meets my skin.
Bon dia, good morning and a happy new day. Welcome to a new video. In this video, I'm going to be sharing what my 9-month-old vegan baby eats in a day. And I'm going to show you just a week. We went from resistance to success, I will say. And there are a couple of things that I did and steps that I took to make this success happen. So before we really dive into the video, I just want to say that every journey is different, every baby is unique, and that's what makes it so beautiful. But it also means that every eating solid journey and the start of that is going to be different and it's going to look different. Some babies start at 6 months, some babies will show interest a lot later. I've actually already made an entire video on our journey about that, titled What My Baby Doesn't Eat in a Day, so I will make sure to link that up here if you're interested. I definitely recommend looking at that one maybe first to see our experience so far. So every 5 to 7 days we receive a box full of organic fruits and vegetables, and it's the produce that I use to cook for Mo and I. So this is also what I used to introduce Kaya to her first true solid foods. And I have to say, she has made so much progress in 1 week. You can truly see it from this video. We've completely moved away from purees, or not completely. I still make homemade applesauce and a soup version here and there, but mostly we've transitioned into baby-led weaning. And I have to say, right now in this video, you'll see that she's still throwing the food all around and everything will end up on the floor. So we do help her and hand the food to her, and we're trying to cue to her that she can hold it herself as well. So that's a whole journey in and of itself, and that will come with due time. And I have to say, her interest truly grew when we started introducing more of the bigger chunks of food instead of everything pureed. One more thing that I have to say is that I cook everything in stainless steel pans for her, so that's all non-toxic. And of course, the food that we eat is all organic. And everything that I store for her is going to be in a glass jar or container, nothing in plastic, so that there's no microplastics getting into her food. So that's a very important thing that I also wanted to share. It's a much more holistic way of, storing food and everything. So that's the last thing that I just wanted to mention before we get into the video. So these are all little side notes. Now let's dive in and look at what my vegan baby eats in a couple of days. He's having a little bit of a baby banana and some papaya. We always get these teeny tiny baby bananas. They are so cute, but I actually find them more tasty than the regular bananas. So we love, love, love eating these in our family. It is now time for Kaya's second meal of today. This morning her fruit platter actually was not a great success, or maybe it was. She did play with it a lot and everything ended up on the floor, but none of it went into her mouth. So we're just trying this, and I think this is a very good example, and this is exactly why I want to make these type of videos, to show you that it's not as perfect as a lot of other people on YouTube or on social media make it seem. So, not every baby is gonna eat every bite, and that's okay. Sometimes they eat a little more, sometimes they might just smear a pea onto their face, and that's cool. Whatever they do, it's just for them to explore anyways, still at this phase of life. I've just ground up some flaxseed. Flax seeds are very rich in fiber. They are high in omega-3 fatty acids, and they're loaded with nutrients like carbs, fats, proteins, iron and folate. So it's very good to add to your baby's meal. And I'll just store this in a glass container, and I can use it whenever I want. So I have a couple of options of things that I can give her for lunch. I prepared a couple of things. I have a little bit of the zucchini soup left that I prepared yesterday. Mo and I ate it as well for lunch. And I just did only zucchini for her and made a little soup for her as well. I quartered this baby banana. Now I'm gonna add it to the flax. And there you go. And here. Let's try it. Is it for Kaya or is it for Mama?
Mama.
For Mama?
Mama.
Mama? All done?
Mama.
Yeah? Mama get you out? All done. All done. Kaya done in 3, 2, 1. So here's what the plate looks like after lunch. Again, nothing went into her mouth, but she did have a good time playing with it. I already prepared dinner with broccoli, cauliflower, and some spinach. So up until this point, she'd been eating mostly purees, but she'd kept losing interest more and more. And towards the end, before we started this week, I actually noticed that she wasn't eating anything at all anymore. So I had to make some changes. And first and foremost, I think the most important thing that happened is me realizing that I was kind of the problem and that my anxiety was leading her not to eat anymore. So I realized this and I decided that I need to step out of the way and ask for help. And at this point, I asked Mo to take over. So the thing that we've got going right now is that I prepare all the food and he will feed it to Kaya. And this has proven to work very well for us and our family. So I think that just goes to show that you don't have to do it all on your own. You can ask for help. And especially in these journeys, like if you are anxious about something, clearly it can rub off on your child. So we don't want that, obviously, especially with something as big as eating. We want them to be calm and confident in what they're doing. I'm very confident now, seeing how it's been going lately, but at first it really made me very anxious. The thought of the choking hazards was really messing with me, but now that I see how things are going, I'm very much at peace and at ease with it at the moment. I've seen that even when Kaya takes in a bigger chunk of food, that she'll either have the reflex to spit it out, or even sometimes she just swallowed an avocado piece, a bigger piece. Something that I can now relax about more. I've already taken first aid classes when it comes to hazards of choking. Also, with being equipped with this knowledge really helps. And of course, knowing that Mo is there with me to help me through the journey. This moment felt like such a relief, and she even took some bites of the inside of the cucumber. Today we are starting the day with a yummy avocado. So this is actually the exact moment when I decided to step away and let Mo take over. And I would just prepare the food and he would feed it to her. It's to throw everything on the floor again then.
Yeah.
This was such a successful meal, and I'm so glad that I decided to ask for help and that Mo stepped in. I'm so happy that I realized that both my approach and the purees weren't working anymore. This realization alone has proven to be so helpful in our journey. We need to set aside our pride and do what's best for our children. And in this case, that meant me stepping away. There's this beautiful quote that I heard the other day. You can't have transformation unless you've been exposed to truth. For lunch, I'm gonna slice up a little bit of this melon for Kaya. And we'll also do the leftover of the avocado from this morning. So we have a couple of these avocado slices. Then I also put some avocado in the flaxseed.
Mom.
Yeah.
Mama.
Mama, I love you.
Mama.
Then we've got some of the avocado slices in flaxseed as well. Might be easier for her to hold on to. And then I have some of the melon here. Are you excited?
Nah.
Yeah, nah. Nah.
Nah.
Nah.
Nah.
Are you ready for your food? Ooh, I think that's a yes.
Avocado with the flaxseed. Ja, fruit zoals het schat.
The avocado with the flaxseed is not a success. She did not like the little pieces at all. I would say the melon was a success. And she does love the regular avocado. I just want to give a quick tip when it comes to baby drinking cups. We have this one for Kaya, but I have to say I don't love this design with the handles on the side. It's not so much just the handle, but it's also the round shape at the bottom here, which makes it really difficult for the water to come out because she'll have to tilt it all the way back, and then it's kind of blocking her entire eyes. So yeah, I'm not loving this. And then when she tilts it all the way back, all the water will come out and it will spill. So she's trying so hard to make this work, but I kind of feel like this isn't the best design for her. So we did order a couple of new ones, but they're not gonna arrive probably for another month. That's the reality of living on an island. So for now, we'll just continue practicing with this, but I'm very happy for the new ones to arrive. So I'll just insert a picture here of what we've ordered, and I think these will be much better and much easier for her to handle. We also bought her this one a couple of days ago since the other one's gonna take a while to arrive here. So I guess this is more of a sippy cup, but it doesn't work at all. Like, I don't understand this construction. It's so weird. So I guess she'll just be using it like this. It still has the handles, which is not the most convenient, but that's okay. But the shape of this cup is already a bit better than the other one with the bigger part below. And this doesn't really work. Playing with the food is also a way for them to learn this new experience. So we are now about 2 weeks in, and look at her. She's picking up the food herself, and now she's self-feeding. Just give your baby the time. They will figure it out. Just gonna be making some applesauce, and I thought it would be really nice for Kaya to try some bits and pieces as well. So I just cut these into finger-length pieces, and we'll just cook these up with the rest of the apple. And I'll also be adding some cinnamon. For lunch today we have these 3 apple slices with some cinnamon, melon and some broccoli.
It's a very soft apple. Mommy made that for you. That's pretty nice, right?
For dinner, we're gonna let Kayak try avocado, that's her favorite, and apple in a little bit of cinnamon and some broccoli. Let's see how much she eats.
Wow. It's so sweetie. Cute. Big bite.
Hold it. Oh, you don't like holding it.
Wow, big bite.
She did really good. Some of it ended up on the floor. And I think, yeah, she managed to eat an entire avocado slice and some of the apple. The broccoli like this is not a favorite yet. What's that? Is it pretty? She did really well. We ate the strawberry, she ate a little bit of strawberry, and I think she ate a lot of the rest. I'm currently preparing our lunch. We're gonna have some sweet potatoes and I'll probably add some avocado for her as well, and maybe some homemade applesauce that I made. And I think I'll try to roast a bit of this green pepper as well. I just poked some holes into the sweet potato.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely it went better and better. Here's what's left of the plate. She absolutely devoured the applesauce. It was so good. She ate it with the spoon herself. The sweet potato she didn't try, ended up on the floor. The avocado we know she likes, she tried a little bit, but this is what's left. And she also ate the insides of a cucumber. So I would say this was a big success. For dinner, I'm gonna be cooking up some fresh beets together with quinoa. That's what we're having for dinner, and I will let her taste the beets as well. She loves beets, she already had that before, so that's gonna be a treat for her this evening. It's always so messy, but it's so tasty and super healthy, of course. For breakfast today, she's having some strawberries, some homemade applesauce, and avocado. Hey, you hold it. Can do it.
I hope we don't fail to see the beauty of being free.
Look, she actually went for it
On her own.
You love the most.
There's some avocado, yeah.
Keep you close.
This just goes to show that every child progresses at their own time and in their own way. Instead of forcing things upon your baby when they are not ready, simply because society has decided it is time, does not only make things harder, it can also cause unnecessary anxiety and lead to issues later on. You know your baby best, and they will tell you when they are ready. For lunch, she's having some carrots avocado and apple with a little bit of cinnamon. Are you excited? Come. Good job. I love that you're holding my hand for this, sweetie. Thank you. What's that? Do you want to try the apple? Hold it. Yeah, hold it. Come here. Try it yourself. Here. Give it. Right now I'm going to mash up this zucchini and broccoli that I prepared for Kaya. And here is the final product. We are having zucchini soup ourselves as well, so she'll have zucchini and broccoli soup mash. And then applesauce and a little bit of avocado.
Yummy, good job.
I love that you loved it.
Yeah.
It sure gets very messy, but it's so much fun. So I would say that's a big success. This concludes these 5 days of starting solids properly. And she's come such a long way. And this is the end state of the plate. Well, she's still eating, but the avocado was more for play. The applesauce is fully done. And even this mixture of zucchini and broccoli has really been a good success.
Basta? O più? Più? Basta.
And the whole thing has been completely devoured. Again, except for the avocado. And that one was more for play. But the rest, big success. Thank you so much for being here with us on our journey. I really appreciate it. Make sure you like the video and let me know in the comments below thoughts about your journey, thoughts about our journey, and let's just share some love and connection in this community. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time in another video. Ciao, ciao!